Hi, my name is Amanda. I'm 17 and I'm going to be doing a talk on the cosmic perspective, looking at Earth from the perspective of the cosmos, and in doing so, making people feel empowered and unique and special. So, my presentation goes along with a PowerPoint that I don't know how to include in this video, so I will just email you the PowerPoint so that you can see. Really what goes along with it, because that's a very important part of the talk. And I hope you enjoy it. All right, so has anybody here ever looked up in the clouds and just thought, oh my goodness, it's it's a big world out there? I mean, maybe you've watched the city skyline sort of fade as you sailed further into the ocean, or you looked down at the little ant-sized people from the window of your plane. And you may have noticed that everything kind of shrinks the more you zoom out. Well, I'm going to shrink them a little bit more today. I'm going to zoom out as far as I can, and I'm going to look at things from an even more extreme perspective, and that is the perspective of the cosmos. So in order to do this, I need to use a little bit of math, but I promise it's not too tedious, so don't rush for the door just yet. All right, now all my math people out there can tell me what this first notation equals. Right, 10 to the 0 power equals 1, and 10 to the first 10, then 100, 1,000, 10,000, and finally 100,000. Now 100,000 is a pretty big number. There are about 100,000 seconds in 28 hours. So that's 100,000 of these in a little over a day. Right, but this is, you want to talk about big numbers. This is the number 10 with 22 zeros behind it. And it represents the number of stars in the known universe. And some of these stars are smaller than our sun, some are the same size, some are larger, and when I say larger, I mean unimaginably vast. So to get a little bit of a better picture of what these might look like, this is a picture of our Earth next to some of the other planets in our solar system, but we're missing the gaseous giants, so here is Earth next to those. Here are these same planets compared to our sun next to some other stars, and finally next to a few of the largest stars that we're currently aware of. So why bother contemplating this enormity? Why care about the size of the universe? I swear I'm not trying to make you feel small here, but rather I want you to feel large. I want you to understand that although there seems an infinite supply of enigmas in this world, you're one of them. You're a participant in this incessant cycle of life and death and love and hate and everything in between. If you consider that when a star dies, it releases a brew of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, and hydrogen. These sound a little familiar. It's because they're the foremost fundamental constituents of life on Earth. So just as great minds like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Carl Sagan have said, you are star stuff. You are a part of the universe, but the universe is also a part of you. And when you pick up a handful of sand from the beach, there are more grains of sand in that one handful than there are handfuls of sand on every single beach on Earth combined. And the same goes for particles of air in a breath. And not only that, But the air that you're breathing in this very moment has been around since the dawn of time. And maybe it's passed through the lungs of George Washington or Bob Marley or Isaac Newton. And what's moreover, you can comprehend these things with a tiny 3-pound organ that's 80% water. It doesn't matter what country you're from, what religion you practice, what color your skin is. You and I, and every single person on this earth, from the destitute villager in Nigeria to the wealthy executive in America, we all have at least one thing in common: that we're all citizens of the same magnificent planet, in the same galaxy, in the same universe. And the more people can adopt this cosmic perspective, the closer we just might be to getting along.